Good afternoon, I'm here. I don't know why I made that noise. I physically feel alright. I might not sound like it, but you have to trust me, please. I'm not looking forward to today. Not looking forward to it at all. I don't want to have to fight this boss. I might actually just go and do something else. Come back to it later. Something I do want to try. I shouldn't, like, sip like that. I always end up inhaling whatever it is I'm drinking. Okay. Make sure that's fine. That is... Oh, I haven't turned the webcam around. I don't know why I have the webcam like... I'll turn it around, but, like, I can't turn it 360 degrees, so there's no point. It's like I just turn it slightly to the left. Well, it's left. My right. Okay. I want to try and find something in game. I don't know where I'd get it from, though. Hi, Maya. What kind of bread am I today? I don't know. I was going to say tiger bread, and then I switched to pain au chocolat. Or pain au chocolat. And then I ran out of bread. Those were the only two types of bread I could remember. And one of them is not really a type of bread. One of them is just bread with chocolate on it. So, yeah. Maybe like a stale bread. Maybe like a stale slice of bread that fell behind the fridge. I don't know how it got behind the fridge, but it did somehow. Like you were storing bread on the top of the fridge, and for some reason, and a single slice of it fell down. I dread to think what's behind most people's fridges. That doesn't sound like it'd be a fun place to hang out. You know, like as one does. Hi. Oh, I'm not in frame. Hold on. Let's turn this light on as well. I turned my webcam around. I was gonna say I turned my webcam around to face like just over there, just in that direction. It can't turn around 360 degrees, so it only turns about, I don't know, 45 degrees that way, and presumably that way as well. But that's like great for when I'm sat here at my desk just doing stuff where I don't want to be looked at. But like if you want to, like it's like a front row seat to my cock if I'm getting changed. So like if anyone was to hack into my webcam, you wouldn't actually see anything for 90% of the day. But the one time that I am like actually, you know, in a blackmailable position, that's when the webcam is actually staring at me. You'd also get a front row seat to me looking absolutely miserable as I try and get out of bed in the morning. I want to get in Elden Ring. So this morning and last night, I was doing some fun in this. Can I hear the game? No, I can't. Now I can. This morning and last night. Well, not last night. Well, kind of, but no. Yes, it was just yesterday, about midday, a little bit before midday, and this morning I was playing Elden Ring on a. To make sure there's no sound bleedage. I was playing I was parrying things. I was learning to parry, and I got to Morgit, not Morgo or Morgot. Morgit, like the first boss, and it was like surprisingly easy. Like parrying is not that difficult. Like it is. I got stuck like just wandering through the castle. I always get bored of the castle and then go and do something else. But like I got to Morgit. I just beeline for it. Usually I go on a little adventure. I go south to Limgrave. I go wandering around, go into a few of the dungeons, whatever. Just get a few levels here and there. I didn't do that this attempt. I just went straight to Morgit and was like, I'll try it. And like it was surprisingly easy. The knife you start off in the class I was using, which was like thief or something, um, that starts with a dagger which does bleed, so you just have to do that a couple of times, and you'd like chip the damage, chip his health down quite nicely. And like a lot of his attacks are really like wide, so you can see them coming from a mile away. And as long as you're not playing it like in Sekiro or any other game, like, yeah, as long as you're not playing it like Sekiro, as long as you're playing it like a Dark Souls game or, well, Elden Ring, it's actually surprisingly easy. I thought that is everything that I thought until I went down south of Limgrave, and not to fucking Margrave, not to Margate, until I went like down to here to try and fight this boss here, and then I really started having trouble because that's a really fast boss, and I always have trouble with that boss. I hate it. It's such an annoying boss to try and fight, because it's so fast and unpredictable. For whatever reason, I just can never get it right. I want to check my chest, but I don't think I have the item that I'm looking for. No, I don't. Okay. I don't know what I didn't. I don't know what. I went to my chest and then checked my inventory, but either way, it's still. You wouldn't know that I didn't look at the right thing because I didn't have what I wanted. What I want to get the buckler. Because the buckler, from what I've heard, aside from a couple things here and there, has the highest parry frames. And if I can, considering I use this sword, I don't use anything in my other hand usually. I usually either just dual wield or don't, or not dual wield, I usually two-hand or nothing. It might be worth holding a buckler in the other hand just for those a couple times where I do get a chance to parry. Oh, excuse me. But I do need to find the buckler, which I don't know where it would be. That's the one problem that I would have with that. Because you do start with it, but because I start with it, I assume there's one somewhere in Margrave. Margrave, shut up. I assume there's one somewhere in Lingrave. Or at least nearby, because a lot of the starting class items can be found either purchased or otherwise around. That one has parry, but I don't want that. I don't want a large shield. I want the buckler. No, I'll just look it up. I'm not fucking about trying to find that. I also web browser. I don't know if I'm gonna be fighting this frenzy guy for the whole time, the frenzy guy, because I don't know if I can beat him. Like I might not be good enough. And I'd rather be doing other stuff just for me personally. Gatekeeper Gostock, I may have killed him. oh no, hold on. I'm pretty certain I did because I remember someone commenting on it. I think I can get it from thing. I think I can still buy it though from the from here, from the Table of Lost Graves or whatever it's called. A round table hold. That's it. I think I might go and do. There we go. Yeah, there we go. 1,500. That's fine. I think. Maybe I'll try the boss a little bit. I'll just see. I wasn't playing too great today, like this morning. I was doing all right, but nothing spectacular, you know. Just while I was wandering around, and so I might go and do something else. And I'm lingering on this point for a while because I'm getting distracted in my mind. Because if I don't progress in any way, I get bored, and when I get bored, I get annoyed. I want that. I'll take that off. I'll equip this. There we go. Oh, beautiful man. I assume I'm too heavy to equip anything cooler. Oh, I can equip those. That's nice. Oh, that's the perfect looking character. So yeah, I think that might be the best port of call. Wait. Do I need to upgrade this shield? I don't actually know if upgrading the shield does anything for that for parrying. I doubt it does. But what it might do is increase the amount of damage it reduces if I fail a parry. Can't equip that. This is the right gentleman now. Let's do that. I'm just gonna go and I'm not gonna use any of my things. I know I've got those runes for a reason, but I'm not using them. Go away. I'm not using them. I'm going down here. I'm just gonna kill some of these guys. I'm just gonna do a little bit of grinding. I would have done this earlier if I'd have known this is what I was doing, but I didn't think about doing this until about 4 minutes before I started streaming. Okay, here we go. I only used to do this a couple times anyway. Wrong button. Equip this. There we go. So look, I'm already at 20,000 runes. Is this like... I wish I had known about this earlier. This is how I got like 20 levels over the course of like one morning. I don't really need... I put all the points that I got though like into faith. But the only reason I did that is so I could do this. So in reality I don't really need this because I don't use this sword. Okay. Just need enough to level the buckler up a bit. You can also get another free 10,000 runes if you shoot an arrow at that thing down there. You see, like Phantom's doing it. I didn't know that. That was like that was one of the few times where a Phantom is actually one of the first few times that I saw a Phantom actually do something, and I went, "Oh, well, that's what he's doing." If you shoot a single arrow at that while standing here, it just beelines for you and falls off the cliff. If you do it like in the wrong place, if you do it here, it gets caught on that bit where my head is, and sort of like reconsiders what it's doing and doesn't run off. What do the points do on your faith? You should put my points in my fifth. I bet you're a role player, aren't you? I bet you're a Mike Tyson role player. I needed them in faith to use this sword so I could do what I'm doing right now. It does quickly kind of... I assume this is like just continues to be a valid way of grinding all the way up until like even when you go into the new game plus, because that increases the amount of runes that you get. Alright, that should be enough just for me to go and get a thing. What am I doing? Oh, I'm technically in combat. Who's you? You can just continue to do this like forever. And just get loads of them. Originally, it can be a little bit annoying if you don't have that sword. You just need something that has AoE damage. And this sword is just really good for it. Because of how much damage it does and the range of it. But you can do it with anything, really. You can even do it just manually running around hitting them all, but it takes ages. And there's a couple red ones that will actually fight you on the spot. And if you're not careful, they'll take you down. Do this. I need more. Okay. Through all the hurt and pain. But no, yeah, I wanted to try learning to parry more in this game. Drew Parrymore. Michael Parrymore? Someone's got a Parrymore name. I needed 3, didn't I? I think. Yeah, I think this one. I could buy fucking 250 of them. I've got 16 of those, 17 of those, 8 of those. I'm going to need 4 more of those. I'm going to need 9 of these. Wait, yeah, 9, 2 of those. And that's... yeah, I'm not going to max it out. It's fine. Paramore? That's my favourite production company. That's Paramount. No, never mind. I've been enjoying playing with it. It isn't as scary as I thought. Oh, for good, I didn't buy two. There's a band Paramore. I don't know if I know that. I know the little known band known as Weezer. I don't know anything about Weezer, I'll be honest. I don't know why there's a meme about Weezer. I know nothing about them. All I know is that Weezer is a band is a band and it gets memed on. That's about as far. Oh, having fun there. Yeah, just keep letting me down, letting me down, letting me down. Okay. I'm gonna assume that this doesn't. I'm gonna guarantee I'm right that does nothing for parrying, but it should reduce the amount of damage I take maybe if I fail a parry. The problem is with this is that I think just with it being a small buckler, it doesn't actually do much, if anything, if you mess it up. Okay, so that's where I was going. Where was I fighting? Is that down here? Thistle Woods, Woodland Trail, Forsaken Graveyard. There? Where was I? Here? No. Where was I? But as much as parrying is... Oh, down here? Yeah, there it was. As far as like parrying... Can I... There we go. As far as parrying goes, it's incredibly... It's one thing that all Soulsborne games, all From games can do very well is making parrying feel very good. Wait, how much... Oh, I can't bother. I didn't... That's all... I was wondering about the runes that I've got. I don't care about losing 90,000 runes. You bet the French name... Sue... Or shoe. What? What have I said? Did I say something about shoes? Did I say something about Weezer? Isn't that a tribe in like a Native American tribe? Was the Sioux secretly a tribe of French people? I want to see if I can parry this. I don't know what there is to parry. Hi, Orc. I am still here. Yeah, I know, I could parry that if I do it right. Yeah, look. If I pull it off, it's possible. Oh no, okay, it's going to take more. That's fine. That was my first attempt of today on it, Orc. I don't think I'm going to do this fight all day. I just want to try it a few times and then... I am trying parrying. That's what I'm doing because I've been playing parrying on my... Like, I started another character. I started one of many characters that I usually will have. And this time I started one and tried to parry. And while not easy by any means, it was easier than I expected. And very satisfying. I'm gonna dash this old man. Stop it! Don't kill me before I even started the fight. Stop it. Hello, Vispheric. It's not hard. I just have to press the left trigger. That's like really easy. I haven't got arthritis just yet. It's just timing it right. Can be difficult on some of the faster ones. Oops, I forgot that I have to dodge. Just gonna do that. Too soon. You beat Margit level 19 by parrying. Ha! I got you beat. I did it in less than level 19. I don't know what level I was, but I did beat Margit at like a low level. I think so. It was a whole lot easier than I was expecting to beat Margit, but in all fairness, Margit is not as hard as I remember it being as a fight. Like, I still struggled with it. I didn't do it on my first attempt. Like, I had trouble, but it was, like, actually parrying was a lot easier than I was expecting to against Margit. All of the attacks that it does are very well telegraphed. And it's very satisfying as well. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Too soon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, because the thing is, parrying requires me to pay more attention than usual, and I don't know if I can do that while streaming. You'd think it wouldn't really, because it's not that much different to dodging. You kind of have to dodge at the same sort of rate that you would parry, but the timing is similar. Da, da, da. Oh, get away. It's my stream, I'm anxious. I'm anxious because it's my stream. I'd be anxious no matter what, don't worry about it. Oh, too soon. Too soon. Too soon. Nah, I started spamming it at the end there. Nah, I just forget. I forget that, like, there's nothing stopping me from sitting here in silence for an hour. You know? I can't multitask to save my life. And so if I have to, I can't ever talk about what it is that I'm doing at the same time as doing it. It's one or the other. Yeah, once you figure it out, there's kind of a bit of a rhythm to it, isn't there? And once you begin to see, like, the tells, it's not too bad. Okay. Oh, I fucked that up. That's the thing I just struggle to dodge, pretty much. Crucible Knights. No, oh, I haven't tried against Crucible Knight. I hate Crucible Knights. I absolutely hate them. It probably would be quite much easier. I out of my hundreds of hours that I've played Elden Ring, I think I have probably killed less than 5 Crucible Knights. I cannot, for the life of me, kill them. They're so annoying. Okay. I might have some talismans that can help me with parrying as well. Okay. Too soon? It's not too bad. Ah. It all comes rumbling down, rumbling. That's the Attack on Titan remix. Late not soon. It's possible. I think I don't really know if how I personally am judging whether or not I'm late or not. But no, it's possible. I don't know if I'm just saying soon, regardless of whether or not it was soon or late. Okay. Come on. No, I spammed it then. It's not too bad. I hold on. I need to check something. Like, Brett, everyone missed. Oh no, it's unfortunate what happened to him. Getting impaled by one of those trucks that carry around telephone poles. Got impaled by a telephone pole walking behind it. Truck wasn't even moving. He was just running too quick. Do I have anything that could help? That's quite useful. That's actually useless. I've got something around here I think that would help. That's somewhat useful. I don't think I need that. I think the problem is if I take frenzy damage, it's basically over anyway. Because in the time that like the stun of me if I got full health, I can tank the frenzy. But me being stunned by that damage will get me killed. So I think just not taking damage in the first place is probably the best thing. The best course of action. Honestly, just not getting hit is like the best. I don't know if that's wait, how much does that increase it by? That's whatever. It really is. Just don't get hit. Like, it's all well and good to have all like good armor on and everything, but if you just don't get hit, it's actually significantly easier. This game is. Anything that does more critical damage. Ooh. Just a regular dagger does 130 extra crit damage. But oh, I could use that. That does more crit. Okay. So does that. That just also does holy damage. I don't know if this thing is weak to holy or not, though. I've changed. I've changed my mind. I'm now a parry build. Okay, that's all fine though. Let's use this. We'll use that did a 271, 175. That there does that. So this, even if it is resistant to magic, this one here, even if it is resistant to holy, this should still be a better sword. Because I should still do holy damage to it, at least in theory. It's much slower. That is one problem. No. Why do you need to know where the word gonad comes from? That's what you. That's like. That's what an That's what. That's what you eat from an urchin. If you're eating like, if you're eating uni. Right. Oh, my bad. That does barely anything. Stabbing is actually awful. That's bad. Nah, too bad. That's not too bad. The parrying is. It adds an extra level to it that I quite like. It's just a case of it's just paying attention to it to all the attacks. I think most attacks, if I'm not mistaken, not most, but a lot of attacks from the enemy, they'll have like a part in the enemy. They'll have the attack will charge up, so they'll have their hand to be like getting ready to whack you, but before they hit, it won't just go from there to there. Instead, it'll come back a little bit, or it'll move up a little bit. It'll move a little, just a tiny little bit, just to indicate it's about to start. And it's usually around there, I think, where you have to be doing it. It's at least in Margit, you do. There's an attack in Margit's case where he does that. Actually, using Hemorrhage might be better than using Holy, just because of that, just for the bonus damage you get once you actually cause it to bleed out. Oh. That one's a little bit annoying. I feel like overall my attempts aren't going as well, but at the same time I think they are. It's more fun. Parrying is. I should have been parrying this whole time. I'm gonna switch to to this. I think bleed. I think the bonus damage from bleed will help me more. Oh, excuse me. It comes from the Greek gon, meaning seed, birth, or offspring. Interesting. Okay. I will put that when I'm in an etymology pub quiz. I'll put that to use. Wait, etymology or entomology? I think one's the study of insects. I get it. I genuinely don't. I get them mixed up. I think it's etymology. What, entomology? Too soon. No. That was my bad. Etymology is the word. Okay. Enter the dragon. Enter the dragonfly. Anyone a big fan of Spyro? Enter the dragonfly. Or is it Year of the Dragonfly? No, I think it's Enter, because... Anyone like that game? It's on the GameCube and PS2, I think. It was like Spyro, but you got like elemental breaths and you got like electricity breaths, and the game could be beat in like 4 seconds if you knew what you were doing right. And it ran at like 3 frames a second. What do you mean I play the games no one knows about? Maybe if you were cool, you'd know about them. I bet Maya knows about it. Maya's lived since the birth of the mountains, so he probably knows. You were just born like 4 years too late for Spirit to properly appreciate Spyro. That's bad, my bad. Did it actually have a cameo from Bruce Lee? I'll be honest, I have never played the game. No, I have played it. Wait, hold on, I've got it. Give me a sec. I forgot I owned the game. This is Enter the Dragonfly, not Enter the Dragon. That's a Kung Fu movie. Shut up. Stop treating me like I'm a simpleton. Oh, it's got an advert for Universal Mediterranean. Shut up. I once took these little game booklets to school because I don't know why. I took like the one for Shadow the Hedgehog and things. It was great. That was really cool if you can believe that. Oh, it's got Hunter, Bianca, Moneybags, Zoe, and Sparks in it. Spyro's pals. I wouldn't really put Moneybags as a Spyro pal. I'll be honest, I never really played this game too much. It is actually shit. The original Spyro 1, 2, and 3, by all accounts, are really good. Well, I played Spyro 1. I very much like Spyro 1. I 100%ed it. I completed it completely on its Reignited trilogy. I don't really have the nostalgia for 2 and 3 because I never played them, so... it's not a case of I don't really have it, it's that I just don't have it at all because I never played them. But you know, they're nice simple little games. Just collectathons from back in the day. From back when like the PS1 and PS2. I don't know. Spyro 1 was on the PS1. I don't know about the other two. I think Spyro 2 was. Maybe Spyro 3 was. If your 3 USA game is going swimmingly, the landowners stage a coup 5 years in. Congratulations. Fuck that up. And that one. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright, I fucked that up completely. It's my bad, good sir. Nothing like a good old-fashioned game from the early 2000s. Actually, I don't know when Enter the Dragonfly came out. But it does run at like 2 frames a second, because for some reason, I don't know why. Okay. Weird little crying old man. You vaguely remember playing Spyro 1? That would make sense. Or one Spyro game. It may have been a Spyro game on like the PS2. I imagine since you're like 3 or 4 years younger than me, it'd probably be like one of the PS2 ones. I mean, you'd think I would play one of the PS2 ones, but I never owned a PS2, which everyone is always shocked about when I tell them. There is something inside people that they don't seem to comprehend that a human being could not have owned a PS2. I owned a GameCube instead. What do you mean I'm not 4 years old? Oh, that's my bad. You're... well... Wait, how much did I say? Did I say 3 or 4? Maybe like 2 or 3. 10. Maybe I'm 10 years older. You 15. Should I not have been saying these things that I have been saying to you? So I not have been coming to you for medical advice about the weird gashes I've got on my anus. No, no, bad me, bad, bad. Okay, good. Started disrespect, dog. Yep, that's me. Okay. Oh, wrong button. I wonder if actually, I was gonna say, I wonder if I can parry that. You might actually be able to parry those, that, because you can parry magic in this game. I just don't know how it works. Well, actually, no, I kind of do. So parrying magic in this game, you can parry it. It's a little bit more. I think it's more difficult than parrying just a regular attack, but you don't get any invincibility frames. If I am 25. I'm a year older. Oh, I thought you were like 22. Now I don't feel as bad about you being a marine biologist or whatever it is you said you were. Okay. Also, when I was playing the PS1, when I was playing the PS1, I wasn't playing the PS1 because nothing else was available. I was just playing the PS1 because that's what we had. The PS2 was out at that time. Shit. I think I may also have had the GameCube as well. It's just what we happened to have. Right, you know, oh yeah, that's the other problem with trying to parry is when you do fuck it up, it uses up loads of your stamina. I don't know if it uses any stamina if you do it perfectly, but I know that if you get hit while doing it, like if it's too soon or too late, it uses up loads of it. Is there a is there an ongoing feud between the biochemists and the marine biologists? It's like the feud between bench joiners and site joiners and like brickies and everyone. All the different trades they all hate each other. Da, 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 da. Oops. My bad. It's over. It's Jova. Fuck. Yeah, but marine biologists is where SpongeBob came from. Steven Hindenburg or whatever his name is, he created SpongeBob based on like little actual things that he saw going on under the water. Parrying is very much a losing battle. Marine biologists get to like swim around all day and like look at turtles that have got their noses full of straws and things. I started buying plastic straws en masse just to dump into the ocean once they people started cracking down on it. Da, 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 da. I have an initiative where I go out specifically to find sea turtles and fill their nose with plastic. Okay. No! Fucking... So, how about they go do some real science? That is real science. It's making observations about fish. I think we need to bring back the old evil scientists. Not like Joseph Mengele, not him. I mean like the scientists that just didn't know any better, and so they would like accidentally like kill like a 4,000-year-old tree just to see how old it was. You know, the sort of people that would like destroy, like that guy who destroyed like a was out looking for like the city of Troy or whatever and used dynamite to dig its way down. And it's not really science, it's archaeology, but it's like a same sort of thing really, isn't it? He used dynamite instead of like digging normally, and so like thousands of years of history just got wiped out in an instant. Yes, it is historic. He's the guy who would like, I think he was known as the Angel of Death. He was the sort of person that would torture twins just to see what would happen. And like he'd sew people together and like join their organs together, just, you know, for some reason. You know, he'd skin people alive just for the sake of it. He really likes torturing twins and like identical twins quite a bit. Okay. Just a prankster. Just think of all like the scientific knowledge we got from him. I don't think there was any, but you know. I think there's a lot of people out there that wouldn't be too happy with having Joseph Mengele be referred to as a prankster. Just reducing him to a silly little guy. Okay. Da, 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 da. Oh. Too soon. Still better than a marine biologist. The hatred runs deep. Fucking... I better start spamming at the end there. I can actually get rid of... I can actually bring some more health flasks in as well. since I'm not going to be using magic if I'm attempting to parry him. I'm going to become a marine biologist just to spite you, Vispheric. I'm going to get really, really big into it. What was it I want to do? Oh, yeah, my flask. Parry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. You put your weary head. I can't come up with a remix of that on the fly. Sorry. It's not about fisting, so. It's fine. Da, 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 da. Sorry, just proving you right. Not if I get like not if I get a PhD in marine biology, then I'd be like cooler than you. You become a Hosho marine biologist. Hunt honey. And we go. And we go. Hunt honey, Destiny. Shit. No, too soon. My bad. That was too shit. I'm just bad. No, I wanted to heal then. Fuck. I pressed it, but I think I pressed it too soon, so it didn't queue up properly. Ba-ba-dee, da-ba-dee. Da-da. I'm gonna learn all about fish. I'm gonna become a fish expert. Just a general fish expert. I'm gonna devote my entire life to learning just about fish as a concept. But if you think about it, a sushi chef is just a type of marine biologist. Da 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 na na na. Well, like a bear is a marine biologist, yeah. What, you think I was gonna change my mind? If you are an expert in any kind of fishery, I would say that's a marine biologist. You are working with the marine, and you are working with biology. Scheiße. Just say what if it's a sweet water? You mean fresh water? You mean sweet water? Sometimes I forget, Maya, that I don't think you're a native English speaker. Da 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 da. Put sugar in the water. Frogs. They're putting chemicals in the water to make the the frogs taste sweet. I can't stop eating frogs. There's loads of frogs like in our garden. There's less. I think they're starting to like die out because obviously frogs are the sort of animal that have hundreds of offspring just in the hopes that like 2 of them survive to adulthood. So they are beginning to thin out a little bit. But a couple of weeks back, it was raining and I looked out the window on the landing and I could just see just so many little frogs bouncing around outside. And then I went like I wandered around outside. There's like a little. We've got a pond in the garden, and I was like standing next to it, and like everything around my foot was just like moving in like a fucking, it's all like wriggly and shit because there's just frogs everywhere, like loads of little tiny ones. And then when I went on my walk the other day where I saw the big fish, I had to like keep watching where I was stepping because there's so many little frogs all over the floor. No, I have never shat in the pond. That's, what kind of question is that? That's what do you mean, why not? That's not a normal thing to do. Da 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 da. Okay. What do you mean, why not? No, it's not even as a kid, is it? If you're doing that, there's something wrong with you. We got a little bridge going over our pond. I'm not dispelling the myth that I live in a grand manor, am I? That one was too soon. You got the nickname Pond Shitter as a kid. That's not something to be proud of. You shouldn't be proud of that. That's not something you should be aiming to have. There's like loads of lily pads on the pond that when it was really hot, because it's like lily pads, and then it's got like ferns over the top, like the sort of like cantilever over the top of the water. So like when it was really hot, or like the frogs, the baby frogs like sat on the lily pads, just like hanging out, I guess. And my cat was sat on the bridge watching them. I say loads. I mean loads compared. It's not that big. It's not. I'm not using pond as a synonym for lake. Don't worry. Beach. Oh yeah, I do. I gotta worry about the tides sometimes coming in and out. If you stay out too long, I get caught on the far side. I've got a family of swans that live on it. Da, da, da. It's fucking so annoying to try and parry. I can kind of get it sometimes if I'm focusing, but that's not my strong suit. I just freaking remember what you said earlier. Just Peric. That's also not something to be proud of. Da, 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 da. Not to misunderstand though, I got that name because I'm really good at playing the violin. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. Hmm. So you keep track of them. All as well, your USA is back on back to democracy after societal collapse. Congratulations. Everything will be you'll be perfect. Everything will be perfect soon. Every country needs to go through just a brief bit of societal collapse every now and then. One day I'm going to come on stream and you'll see just how good I am at playing violin. Da, da. I'm proud. I don't think I want to parry in this phase, in the second phase. Before I parry that though, if I'm careful. Fuck. No. My bad. That be the enemy? Fuck. That laser something that I still don't know how to deal with. I think I've just got to keep close to it. If I stay close and like run around, it's not too bad. If I go far away, it's annoying. Da 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 da. But no, I've committed to parrying now, and I want to keep going with it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it through for the rest of the playthrough, but at least for this fight, unless I get like actually penetrated, like in the real world, and I need to like, you know, they say I'll do it again if you're not careful. I wonder what the window for that is. That's fine. That is. It's because you're a different. It's a bit bleak. Yeah, give it a while. Give it a while. I need to be in the end stream wanting to die phase for that kind of bleakness. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to switch to a. No, I don't need to switch to a lighter build. This is fine. I have no idea. That dodging that feels completely random. Whether or not I don't die to that. Da, 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 da. There's a screaming child somewhere. Da, 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 da. And a barking dog. I wouldn't be able to hear it screaming if it was down there. That's the whole point. Da, da. I haven't identified the rhythm of blocking for these attacks. They're telegraphed enough. It doesn't help that I've got a dog barking in my ear, which I'm unable to not drown out. I don't like unnecessary noise, and dog barking is one of those things. Okay. You're like, what am I doing wrong? That's not unnecessary though. That's important. That's an important sound. If I don't have a sound like that, you know, why would you come back? The depths of your foolishness. There you go. Too soon. On that dodge. Too soon. I know that there's definitely like easier ways to fight this kind of boss. Or at least I'm almost certain there will be easier, like things that I'm doing that could be easier. Okay. I like how no one mentioned this boss though earlier. I suppose it's because most people just hadn't gotten to this boss because they were too busy moaning about the other ones. Too soon. Well, I use too soon as a way of just being like, I've failed. Da, 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 da. Was this one here? No, I don't have one of the. I don't think I have any of the little knives that can do blood loss. Sword chest. Oops, what did I just do? I pressed... Oh, I put a knife in there. Okay, that's fine. Switch to chest. No, I don't. Okay. There's a specific knife that you can get that would be cool to have. But I don't... It's not like I need it. I could try using these. I try using the claws. I like the speed. I like having... I like the big weapons because they're, you know, cool and big, but I much prefer to have, like, the speed of a smaller weapon. That there does what? How does this go? This requires more dex and more strength. But that they just scale with... I'm going to do that. Hold on. I'll try something. You can't stop me. You can't tell me not to, no matter what you say, because I won't listen. We're heading back to the grinding spot. I'm going to try changing it, use a different weapon. Okay. No, don't do that. I want to hold it. There we go. This is basically just like going to the bank, but not to make a withdrawal. It's going to the bank, holding a handgun and wearing a balaclava. I like the booklet because it looks like a little UFO. It's not really attached to my back, but it looks like a little UFO. Yeah. I don't know how many runes I'm going to need to upgrade this. I'm just basically choosing a weapon at random, but I'd like to have Bloodlust because that's like just a useful thing to have. I'd like Bloodlust and something fast. And these claws seem like they would do that. I was trying them out on my other character and they're quite fun. I've never really used fist weapons in games because they usually look stupid. Okay, that should be enough just for now. Because I mostly just know of like the fist weapons that are in WoW, and they all look stupid, and I hate all of them. What? 7? I'm gonna, yeah, I need some more. Okay. You know what's weird about the map is that the map isn't bound. Like the little cursor isn't bound to the mouse. I don't think. No, it isn't. So you can't actually you can't control it with the mouse, and I don't know why, and that's really annoying. Like if I just want to quickly move the mouse across, like move the point to a grace site in like such as this one, I have to just slowly drag it over using the joystick. All right, that'll do it. They're attacking me. I could have rested, but I want the runes. That'll do. Dibba 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 dibba. You wanna do what's your point of view? But now I just need to. I think as much as I'm getting am trying like other weapons to see if it would help. I do just really need to just get into the zone and be and like feel it out. I need to unlock my Sharingan again. Lay out your arms. That oh yeah, I never actually got the thing out, did I? Oh no, there they are. Lay out your arms, then. Lord, lay them out. Lay it on me. Lay your arms around me. Embrace me like you always would. Make me feel special. There we go. Perfect. Do you wanna Okay. I kind of wish that this game would have. It's the same as all the Souls games. I kind of wish that they would have like more stats for you to look at. Not like stats for you to increase. Like I want to see how many runes I've lost in total. Okay. You know, I want to see how many times I have died. I want to know how many enemies I've killed. How many of a certain type I've killed. Okay. I don't know if they're in the other games, but Dark Souls 2, I remember having a statue in the hub area that you could go and like interact with, and it would tell you how many collective deaths the entire all the community has had together, which I think I remember being pretty cool. Right. Okay. Just rolled into that one. So it's me. I'm getting when I mess up one of them, instead of trying to roll away, I instead just continue trying to parry it, and it's not gonna work. It could, but it's because it happened once. That's the problem. I mentioned it, I think, last stream. One thing will work. Maybe there's a couple of streams back. Something will work once, and then that cements in your brain that that's going to work every time, and it just never did. You just got lucky. Ow, ow. Dirty old man. Stop rotting away. Go have a bath. Actually, don't, because you'll be bathing in your own filth. I did it again. I think. Unless I couldn't have dodged. I don't know. I've managed to do it so far. I can do it again. Shut up. Mm-hmm. Wait, I thought that was meant to re-hit. Oh, it does slowly, okay. Oh, okay. Not too soon. Mm. Oh, parrying's so fun. It's so fun. Oh, that felt amazing. Ah, I blew the dust off the top of my monitor. Oh, I'm cracked. That was great. Ah. I'm joyous. I'm full of glee, and that was that was like the most fun fight I think I've ever had in Elden Ring. That was so fun. It was like it's like engaged. You're not like you're not rolling. You're not dodging out of the way. You're like actually staying in front of the enemy and like just parrying everything. I think I got very lucky. Like I just managed to get it. You know, I think I got lucky in the attacks that was used. But that was so it was fun. Ah, I'm fucking stimming now. Oh, that was great. Uh that was like that was really quick fight as well. Like I managed to pull it off real quick. uh that was like it wasn't flawless, obviously. I had to use a fair amount of I had to use my things, but I didn't use all my gear, all my little health potions. If I hadn't have been I'd be even more happy with it if I didn't get hit by the laser, but that's like whatever. Ah, I haven't got enough to level. I've only got enough to level up once. That's fine though. I'm glad that I switched weapons. I genuinely do think that I did lock in. I did lock in to do it, but I genuinely think that switching to these fast little claws did help. because it meant I could get more hits in at any given moment instead of like having to rely on yeah, no, I could get multiple hits in it at once, and I think each one would build up 60 bleed. So I think these claws were definitely the deciding factor, because it allowed me to get a load of bleed stacks off on him. For leveled, that was it. You caught me. uh, da, 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 da. Let's go with. I'm gonna go with endurance. I leveled it once, so I'm not over leveled, actually. So technically not over leveled. It's the problem that I have with a lot of the boss fights is not that it's not necessarily like the amount of damage I was doing. It was never that. It was that I kept getting hit. Like I'm at a point where the main problem, because I think around level 150 is where the DLC is meant to is where you're meant to start it. So like 176 is not too bad. That's like all right. That's good enough. How many do I need? 40,000. But yeah, no. The problem that I have with most of them is that I just keep getting hit. Do I have anything that could give me 40,000? Excuse me. Excuse this. Oh, that was so fun. There was like every pretty much every fight that I've fought so far in this game. Like, I'm not saying I didn't have fun with it. Like the fighting the dragon, not the dragon, fighting the lion dancer or whatever it is. That was fun because that boss was just a cool looking boss and it sounded great. And like beating the other bosses was like felt like good because I'd spent so long on them. But that was a uniquely like great feeling. I love parrying now. I've become a parrying apostle. How many did I need? I need 7,000, so like 2,000. Yeah, I like the Chinese propaganda. I think my true calling is one of those. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get really, really big on the internet, and then I'm going to get bought by the Chinese government to go over there and make TikToks about how great Beijing is. That's what happens. That's what happens when you as a YouTuber, you have a chance, or a content creator. What happens is you either get really big and you just keep growing, or you stagnate and then you get bought by the Chinese government. I can't remember how many I needed. Let's just do that. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy thinking about Chinese propaganda. I beat a boss with parrying. You can't say I'm bad at the game now. You can and you will, but you know, technically, in theory. The T is the boss. You caught me. I think that's it. I think that's all that I was here for. I think it was just to kill him. I don't think there's anything around. Doesn't seem like it. What weapon did that drop? I like that. I do like. That is something I will say. That I do quite like about parrying in this game is, and I imagine Lies of P is the same. I just didn't play it like this. Is in Sekiro, everything is parryable, give or take a couple of things, but for all intents and purposes, everything is parryable. I think even some of the things that say you can't parry them, if you perfect parry them, it still counts. It's not the best way of doing it, but you know you can. There's a in that you just parry everything, and it's like it's fun. I really like Sekiro. This isn't a dig at Sekiro. It's a different type of thing. but you don't really have to think too much about what's going on. You just have to parry it. Whereas when I was fighting that, I had to pay attention to what I had to know what I should and shouldn't parry. And it's different. You do the same thing in Sekiro because some of the things you have to jump over as well. So it's like it's different. It's a different set of things. But I don't know. It's something about that just felt fun. I should have. I think I did. I try against the two sword lady. I did very briefly, but I didn't have this shield yet. I had this one, which is why it's over 13. I was trying with that, but I have since learned that that's like not very good. Like the parry window on the buckler is much bigger than that, so I was like, I got the buckler. But no, I bet it would have been quite fun to parry on her. That's an incantation which I'm not using, so I will get that. I don't want anything from those. What is that I just got? What sword is that? I can use it if I wanted to. It's the Great Sword of Damnation. What in tarnation? I'd say that parrying carries a lot of weight in this. That you feel like as in the animation and the sound effect does. I think that's what makes it the most satisfying. And the fact that you don't get... I think the fact that parrying an enemy, or parrying a boss, most bosses, if you parry it, then it doesn't instantly do it. Like, you have to parry them multiple times to actually bring them down to a stagger stance. And I think that kind of makes it feel a little bit more weighty. Oh, that was so fun. The high is dying down, but that was fun. This is where I was. Is there anything else there? I don't think there is. There was one of those big things walking around. Too loud parries, too loud. I don't think it's too loud. This was where I fought that. I know I didn't upgrade this sword, but I don't actually know. What does it do? That's the parry. Oh, it does that. No. I'm going to get taken out by one of these little guys. I don't know if... No. Okay, I can do that. I was wondering if I could do that. I like loud noises like that. I like loud bassy noises that let me know that I've done something right. It's that instant gratification that I crave. Although I do hate that noise plays just when anything goes into a stagger stance, whether it's you or them, I think. Oh, this sword might not be too bad. Where do these guys keep coming from? So many of them. They just keep appearing. There we go. What is this sword like? Do I want to keep using this? I don't actually know. No, because I think I'm fine with this. I think. I like the light great swords. I kind of want to put... Oh, I should have been putting it into like so I can use this. I should have been using this. I want to use that because it's a light great sword, and light great swords are like fun. Okay. I could go and like grind to get some more things to put into there, but don't mind me, just passing through. Just fucking parried a child. Didn't parry that one. Ow, 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 ow. So what was I doing before I went off on my... Who are you? Oh, okay. I went... yeah, I walked off the edge and ended up down where I just went. So that's what I was doing before. This is where I switched off to go somewhere else. Hey there, little Red Riding Hood. What you got for me? You're a perfumer of some kind? Yeah, you are, I think. That's cool. That's not. Okay. Huh. I imagine I'm going to be seeing plenty of you in time. Oh, Fire Knight helm. Oh, yeah. Got myself a little elf hat. I'm a little elfy guy. Okay. What am I going to have to fight over here? I hope I find more of those Fire Knights just so I can try and get more of their armor. I could, like, try and grind that one, but I'm not bothering. Dude. Excuse me. Specimen storehouse. I don't really want to know what specimens they're storing in here. I was fully prepared to come on stream today and not be able to beat that and then go on... just go on a rant, just go and do something else. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. I thought I got myself stuck. What's up here? Oh, a revered spirit ash. Don't mind if I do. Renok. Where's this go then? It's a shortcut. I'd assume it's something that links the whole area together.